Hello, I'm E. Today I'm gonna tell you about why your boyfriend or husband, whatever, does what he does pertaining to getting money illegally. And you probably look at it like he's stupid. You baby, you stupid. Why don't you just get a job? Why you keep taking chances? Now there's two reasons. Both of them you'll be able to recognize. The first reason, the worst reason, is because basically he's fake and he's wanting to do it just for the so-called glory of it or for the whole image of being, a thug or whatever. And that's ridiculous. The second reason is because he he's a born leader. He has leadership in his blood. And when you get a job, immediately you're put into a subordinate position where someone else is your boss. You're no longer a leader. So that's where the problem comes in right there. But the thing is, my best advice would be for you and him to sit down. You need to get him to acknowledge that, yes, baby, you are a born leader, but you can't just. Basically, he's rushing. You gotta have patience. And he rushes and does something irrational like hustling or whatever, just so he can be his born leader that he is, which is good for him but bad for him at the same time because nowadays nobody's playing fair in that, and you know what happens. He's probably done been in prison, or if he hasn't, you worry every night he's gonna go, and it's probably gonna happen. So my advice for that would be for you and him to sit down and get him to understand that, and see all he has to do is make a little bit of sacrifice. Like basically, I mean, you may have to get a job just to get money to save up to open something legit. You know what I'm saying? You and him got to come to understand. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Go in there, take the bullshit they give you. If your boss talk crazy to you, just eat that for a while. We're gonna say it, but now he also has to kick those fast money tendencies, which I'm sure he has. Most of them do anyway. Just the way they spend money, like the dress fly. He might like a car and all that. All that shit is really stupid, especially when you're hustling, because that's drawing two people to you: the illegal jack boys who are in the streets and the legal jack boys, which are the police. So he would just have to endure. You and him, you save your money up. Y'all come up with a legit business plan so he can get the job, save his money, and get out. And even if he's still in the streets, you get the job anyway to keep the spotlight off you. And plus, you have, legit money to invest. So even if he is still hustling, he just has to switch the whole thing up, stop being so flashy and all that, go under the radar, and get in and get out. That's what the whole thing's for. I know the born leaders sometimes have a tendency to just get lost in that because it is addictive, that fast money. I mean, you be like, I can make it in there, you can get it right back, blah blah. I mean, that's the mind frame. He probably he probably not even aware of it, but that's what happens. So my best advice would be, like I said, for you and him to come up with a plan and invest. He's gonna have to suck it up for a minute and take it and then get out. Sometimes you gotta suffer for a second before you can see the light. And that about wraps that up. I mean, I just wanted to shed light on why he does what he does. He has born leader in him. But a majority of them now are just faking it and they in it for the glory. They ain't it for the so-called, it's stupid glory for the. They ain't it just to be this popular guy, this badass. I mean, when he's not really a badass. But that'll wrap that up. I'll be back with more street information for you. My next video, I don't even know what it's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be something you'll want to hear if you want to understand this quote-unquote street life. Peace.